please welcome onto the stage Vanessa from JP Morgan and Prajit from JP Morgan Asset Management. There you go. Welcome, guys. Great to have you here.
Great to have you.
It's great to have you guys here. Vanessa, you have a robust communication strategy underway at JP Morgan. Tell us why it was so important for you to be here today.
Well, I mean, if I just put everything into context, we have a markets operations team of 6,000 people, and we have 1,700 mailboxes. So they are mailboxes that are operated by teams within the markets operations groups. We have done a little bit of analysis, and we have 15 million emails received and sent every single month. So for us, it's very, very important to understand what is basically waste or noise within those emails. And this is when it could be a client or even an internal group not knowing who to contact and sending the email to 10 different mailboxes. So someone in a team has to actually read the email and decide, oh, it's not for me. So with Ops Directory, we are hoping to diminish the number of emails that will reach our mailboxes and reduce the number of emails as well as the turnaround time that we respond to clients.
Thank you.
Great. Prajit, you're on the buy side in the operations strategy world. Do you want to tell us a bit about your role and where Symphony fits in that strategy?
Yeah, so I'm in Ops Strategy and Transformation team in JP Morgan Asset Management, and part of my job is to make sure that I enhance the in-house Spectrum application for our operational teams, right? So I'm the business group owner for close to 1,000 colleagues who at one point in their day-to-day activities need to reach out to counterparts in different teams, different regions or functions. So Ops Directory is something that when it was introduced sounded like a great idea. So happy to be on board with the POC.
Great.
Thank you both. Your points are well taken and very similar sentiment to what I heard at the SIFMA annual conference in Orlando last week. We were invited because we're taking a lead on this important initiative for the industry. Now, Vanessa, tell us how a unified taxonomy will help connect the dots on fails, breaks, and operations issues.
So I would say, if you think about it, taxonomy for our teams should be common sense, but actually it's not, and that's why teams are receiving around 40% of emails that are not for them. So we are trying to standardize our team's classification, for example, by line of business, a product type, asset class, region, so that we have a common denomination for all our mailboxes, and the operations directory will help anyone find the right contact for the query they have.
Great. And Prajit, on your side, how do you see the Ops Directory helping with you and how you interact with your service providers?
Well, the Ops Directory would be ideal in the sense that exactly what Vanessa just said. Getting to the right people at the right time would help save time, make the process a lot more streamlined, and it would enhance the ability for us to integrate Symphony capabilities into our in-house workflow team. So if I was to use an example, we could have our Spectrum workflow application interact with CIB's OTM in a way that we can have that streamlined connectivity between the two workflow platforms without the use of emails and keeping the audit trail intact.
Perfect.
This is all music to my ears. I would love to stay and chat more and talk about this, but it was an absolute pleasure having you on stage today. And for the audience, if you'd like to get involved in this important initiative for operations, please come find Rob and I at the bar or message us later on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.